So today I'm gonna be making jerk chicken and rice and peas, which is really like red beans and rice, but Caribbean people just say rice and peas, and people just know what that means. So that's what I'm gonna be making today because it's something I always make, and I'm trying out this YouTube thing. So if you want to see how I make jerk chicken and rice and peas, stay tuned. Don't this look good, y'all? Like, the chicken was so spicy and juicy and cooked all the way through. I'm gonna show y'all how to make this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So right now I'm just cleaning my chicken. So I have my bowl here, and I don't know if y'all can see, but it's kind of like burnt on the edges. Like, all of my Tupperware plastic stuff have this signature like melt to it. But yeah, I put water in here, and that's me pouring in some white vinegar, and I'm just gonna let my chicken do its thing. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna be peeling off that thin layer of membrane gooey stuff that's on there. So now I'm just patting my chicken dry with a lot of paper towel. I just don't like watery jerk chicken. Like, when I put it in the pan, I just don't think there should be any water in it. It should just be just seasoning and some oil. So for that reason, I'm just patting the chicken dry right now. Right here, I'm doing the most important step if you're going to be cooking for yourself or anybody else. I'm washing my hands. It's very important to wash your hands, especially if you are dealing with chicken and other meat. So now I'm cutting a yellow onion in half, and I'm going to be dicing that to add to my chicken, as well as 1 Serrano pepper. It is in the cut. You can see it. It's green. My supermarket didn't have any Scotch bonnets, so I went with a Serrano pepper, and that should be just fine. So now I'm adding some Himalayan pink salt. Three balls of allspice. You can use ground allspice. I just have the whole allspice. I'm sprinkling in some ground ginger, some squeezed ginger. This is really convenient. You get the freshness without all the work. Some black pepper. And some squeezed garlic. I'm adding in some fresh thyme. This is like really important. I just grew up with my mom putting in fresh thyme, so I gotta put in fresh thyme. I'm using mild jerk seasoning. It just depends on what I want. Some days I want really spicy. Today I just want mild because I'm doing a lot with the seasoning. Now I'm adding some Calypso hot sauce. This ain't even hot sauce, it's like pepper sauce. If you know, you know. That's got the seeds, everything. So now I'm adding some cayenne pepper. I want this to be really hot. Crushed red pepper flakes. Some onion powder. And some green seasoning by Chief. I'm going to show it what it looks like right now. And last but not least, some parsley. And now it's time to get in there. Get in there. again, I am just washing my hands because my hands were in all this chicken and all of these hot peppers, and the last thing you want to do is rub your face or touch anything after you've been dealing with really, really hot peppers. So I'm washing my hands very thoroughly. So, funny story, I didn't record my ingredients going into my rice water, so I'm just gonna show them now. I'm putting in some olive oil, some Himalayan pink salt, some ground cumin, cayenne pepper. I'm putting in 2 cans of dark kidney beans, some tomato paste, about a tablespoon. I usually make this rice with coconut milk, but I didn't have any coconut milk, so this is my alternative. If y'all do want to see me make rice with coconut milk, just let me know. That's not a problem. Baby, look at this chicken. So my chicken has been sitting here for about 20 to 30 minutes, and right now I'm just putting in some olive oil because chicken breasts don't have that much fat on it. I don't want my chicken to stick to the pan, so I am just giving my chicken a little bit of love with this olive oil because it doesn't have that much fat on it. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Once again, I am washing my hands. This is very important. You're dealing with meat, you're dealing with chicken. Wash your hands. It's time to get this chicken in the oven. I am putting it in the oven at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. High heat. So now that my rice water has come to a boil, I'm going to add in 3 cups of white jasmine rice. I only use jasmine rice these days. So if you add 6 cups of water, you're adding 3 cups of rice. If you have 4 cups of water, 2, and you just double the portion that way if you don't know how to make rice. So I've added my rice, and now I'm just going to cover my pot and wait for that to start boiling. Now that the rice has started to boil, I am going to turn the fire all the way down and just mix my rice, making sure that nothing is sticking to the pot, making sure that my rice isn't clumping up. Oh yeah, and I did add a sprig of thyme and some parsley to this pot. Boom, look at my chicken. It has been 15 minutes. My chicken is cooked. However, it's a little bit too light for me. I like my chicken, my jerk chicken especially, to be darker. So I'm going to put it back in the oven just to broil and get dark at the top. So my chicken is broiling directly under the flame. It's going to be popping.
A few minutes later.
Ooh, do y'all see this chicken? Do y'all see this chicken? The onions, the jerk seasoning. I can see some of the allspice balls. Like, this is looking perfect. So I just need this to cool so I can cut it and eat it. This looks exactly how I wanted it to look. Look at the rice. Like, the rice is fluffy. There's no more water in the pan, in the pot. My rice is not soggy. It is on fleek. Look at everything together. It's just popping. It's just on fleek. This meal would not be complete without some type of bottled Caribbean drink, a ting, a cola, sorrel, something. You need some type of glass bottle situation. So look, y'all, here is my plate, my red beans and rice and peas, whatever you want to call it, and my jerk chicken looking amazing in all its glory. Thank you for experiencing this with me. Please comment, like, subscribe, show love. Don't hate, because that's whack. We don't got time for that. Too much hate going on.